Hey guys, Sophia here with turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and I'm back with another video. We're talking about the 2021 IFBB Mr. Big Evolution Portugal Pro every single women's event results. We had bikini, wellness, fitness, figure, women's physique, and women's bodybuilding. A huge show in Europe. So exciting. I've got so much to say. So for bikini, this was considered an all other contest. So you can see the points are for 2nd through 5th are highlighted there. The winner will qualify for Olympia, and at the end of the qualification periods, the top 5 in the points all get to go to Olympia as well. For the other categories, this is a tier 3 contest, so a little bit extra in the points. So you can see the numbers there, 2nd through 5th. The winner qualifies for Olympia, and at the end of the qualification period, the top 3 in the point standings qualify for Olympia. And I figured out something a little bit different for wellness. We'll get there when we get there. Okay, so beginning with women's bodybuilding, the top 5. In first place was Anastasia, 2nd was Margita, 3rd Vera, 4th Vanessa, and 5th Elena. So here's Elena in 5th, who looks amazing. She has so much muscle on her frame. Her lats are gigantic. Her legs are beautiful. She's got great conditioning. She's so vascular. I think she looks tremendous. I love her suit. I love her hair. She's fabulous. I just love it. Her shape, her X, amazing. I think in the lineup, there are definitely a few that have a smaller, thinner waist, so the V-taper is a lot more exaggerated. But Elena looks so good. She is so beefy, so muscular, and I think a 5th place was fantastic. Okay, next in 4th place was Vanessa, who also looks incredible. Her upper body is amazing. The shoulders and the biceps, just fantastic. You don't get to see the V-taper all that great in this particular photo, but you can see how small her waist is. Absolutely tiny stomach, completely flat abs, and a really nice shape to her quads. Beautiful sweep. Fantastic. I would just say that I wouldn't mind a little bit more in the conditioning department so you can see, striations, feathering, crazy detail. But I think her shape looks fantastic, and I thought 4th place was really, really fair. Okay, next in 3rd place is Vera, who, first of all, I have to say I love the suit. It is so bold and bright and eye-catching and beautiful. It's fantastic. I think her legs are amazing. She's got a beautiful amount of muscle, nice definition. You're seeing all kinds of grooves and mounds of muscle in her legs. Nice abs and a nice V-taper with really nice lats and beautiful shoulders, great arms, great definition. I thought she looked really good. And it's another case where I feel like the V-taper could be even more exaggerated if her waist could be smaller. I mean, alternatively, if you can't have a smaller waist, you could always have bigger lats, but her lats are pretty fantastic already. So I think she looked really good. I thought a 3rd place was fabulous. Okay, next and 2nd is Margita. And now here is an example of really big lats and a very small waist. So the V-taper is just crazy and the X shape is so pronounced. But this is also an example of fabulous conditioning. Like, her legs are crazy. You see so much detail, and she's consistent with that. The last few times that we've seen her in the top 5, she's looked on point with conditioning, and she is just as good as ever here. I think her abs look amazing. Her lats look so strong and solid. She's posing beautifully. She's got just an effortless look about her, the expression on her face. Her hair looks perfect. But yeah, she's just so good. I love this blue suit. But what strikes me is her conditioning. I think blows it out of the park. Okay, now in 1st place is Anastasia. Wow, that's a beautiful X shape to her frame. The lats to that very small waist and extremely nicely shaped, rounded quads. I think the sweep on the sides are just so beautiful. Her abs are amazing. They're so symmetrical and so well defined. I think her V-taper is crazy good, and everything about her looks fantastic. Her suit looks beautiful, her hair, her makeup, the lipstick. She looks fabulous. Now, in the lineup of women, she's not the most conditioned. I think Margita takes the cake on that one, but she's got a beautiful shape and a really nice amount of size, especially in her legs. So here's everybody side by side. Absolutely, Margita's legs are just show-stopping, but everybody has such great frames, a gorgeous amount of muscle. Anastasia looks so good with those crazy, beautiful lats. And now here's everybody from behind. Again, I don't know whether it's Anastasia or Anastasia. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but her legs just look so full, beautiful. Her quads, her hamstrings, her glutes look really fabulous too. They're so firm and really nice shape. They're almost square on the sides. The muscles in her back look really 3D, don't they? They look full, they look round, they look like they're popping right out. I think her back is exceptional, and it was a fantastic first place. So, from a points perspective, Anastasia is qualified. Margita is up to 17 points. Vera has 5, Vanessa has 4, and Elena has 3. Okay, Pro Fitness, a smaller lineup, but still exciting. In first place was Mina, second was Kate, and third is Corinne. So here's Corinne in third place. She looks beautiful. She's got a gorgeous suit. Her posing is really nice. She's really doing a good job of highlighting her beautiful legs. She's got really nice shape and roundness to the sides of her quads. A very small waist. Her V-taper is a bit lacking for sure. She could have way more development in the lats, but I think she looks really good. She looks confident. She looks beautiful. I think she looks fantastic. Another thing that I wouldn't that I could suggest is for any of the girls that have this particular kind of a strawberry-ish dirty blonde kind of color, sometimes it's not the greatest with the tan. So I would either brighten the hair or darken the hair, and probably a little bit brighter on the lipstick too, and just brighten up the face and really draw your attention to that beautiful smile. But I think she looks really good. Her routine costume is fantastic, and I thought it was a really good third place. Well done. Okay, next and second was Kate, who looks amazing as well. She has a beautiful kind of a mermaid-esque bluey greeny suit. It's very beautiful. I saw on Instagram some more detailed pictures. It was very, very gorgeous. She's got amazing shoulders, a little bit more V-taper than we saw on our third place winner. Really nice small waist with a little bit more developed lats, and gorgeous legs. Beautiful shape. Nice, you can see the muscles in there. I do feel like the conditioning could have been a little more just so that we could see a bit more detail, but I thought Kate did fantastic. I love her routine costume. She looks spunky and just as full of energy, and I think she did amazing. Okay, and now in first place is Mina, who I'm sure you remember from the Romania in wellness. So this lady is top 5 in 2 different pro categories, which is insane. Talk about amazing. But she looks so good, and it was a well-deserved first place. She is definitely the most conditioned. You're seeing so much detail from head to toe. Her shoulders are so beautifully sculpted. Her lats are very full. You're seeing quite a bit of six-pack in there. Beautiful legs, great definition in her quads. Conditioning was just spectacular. And she definitely also has the most mass as well, the most muscle mass in her frame. And here's a quick look at her routine outfit. And I love how well-defined her legs are through the fishnet stockings. She just looks amazing. But here's everybody side by side. So you can see that Mina is just amazing. She's got an amazing amount of muscle, beautiful V-taper, gorgeous shoulders. Kate as well and Corinne, they both have very beautiful frames. I just think that compared to Mina, they would need to have a little bit more size. But it was a beautiful top 3 in the fitness. Definitely Mina was looking stellar. Okay, now from a points perspective, Mina is qualified, Kate has 6, and Corinne has 5. Okay, pro figure. In first place was Ria, second was Lena, third Jennifer, fourth Oiku, and fifth Bahar. So here's Bahar in 5th, and she looks so good. Her legs are crazy. She's got feathering in her quads. The shape is incredible. It sticks out so far beyond her knees. Just insane. She's got so much muscle in her legs. She's got beautifully well-defined abs, really nice spread to the lats, creating a nice V-taper, and gorgeous shoulders, really large, well-developed arms. I think the suit is beautiful. It's frosty. It's just so complimentary with her hair color. I think she looks amazing. My only thing that I think sets her up, in 5th place and not even higher up in the rankings is I feel like whether it's this particular angle of the pose or not, I feel like the waist could be a little bit smaller to really highlight the V-taper. You'll see it perhaps when I show the lineup of everybody side by side. But, I mean, I think her conditioning was fantastic and the amount of muscle she has was beautiful. Okay, Oiku in 4th place. Wow. So here is the tiny waist that I'm talking about. So small, so flat. It makes the V-taper just incredible. Her lats are beautiful, just round, very full. Her shoulders look amazing. Her arms look really good. She's posing in a way that's very complimentary. And then she also has great conditioning. You can really see beautiful muscles in her legs. I thought she looked amazing. I think the legs could be even bigger, if you can believe that. I think she could have even more of a sweep to balance with those incredible lats. But that's kind of it. Like, she looks so good. Maybe in this picture too, this shoulder looks a little higher than that one, but I think it's just this hand is higher and it's a photo, so she probably just isn't quite in the pose yet in this particular photo. I thought she looked amazing, and a 4th place was fantastic. Okay, next in 3rd place was Jennifer. Again, with the crazy good conditioning. Her legs look amazing. Her abs look fantastic. Her lats are great. She's got a really nice V-taper, beautiful arms. I think her suit looks fantastic. Her hair, her makeup, she looks so good. Again, I wouldn't mind even more size, but I do think that she looks very well balanced. The lats compared to the legs are really, really good. She's not too big on top or too big on the bottom. She's, like I said, very balanced. So I think that's working for her for sure. But with that said, I would love to see even bigger lats and even bigger legs. But I think what she has is beautiful. She did so well. I thought 3rd place was a really, really good spot. Okay, next in 2nd place is Lena. Again, with a tiny stomach. Holy smokes. Crazy tiny waist, which makes the V-taper so extraordinary. She's got really, really unique shoulders. They're not so rounded on the sides. They almost come down at an angle, very slanted. I think the suit is awesome. I love it. It's unique. It's different. It's very eye-catching. Her legs look incredible. Her conditioning is fantastic. I thought she looks really, really good. But I do think that she could pose a little differently with her feet to maybe create even more of a sweep. And the illusion of a larger leg. I think if she put her heels together and her toes out, it might create a little bit more roundness. Maybe not. Maybe this is exactly how she needs to be standing to best highlight her frame, but certainly something to maybe eliminate some of that thigh, the gap in the legs, the gap in the thigh, and to create even more size and roundness to the sides of the quads. But I think she did amazing. Second place is so good. Okay, now in first place is Rhea, who is just extraordinary. Her V-taper blows everybody else out of the water. It's just incredible. Her lats are so big and her waist is so small that it's just eye-catching. You can't help but look and stare and just be in awe. She looks amazing. Her legs look really good as well. I still wish that there was a little bit more detail, if the conditioning could really dial in and show us all of those lines and grooves and really show us the detail in the legs. But however, the size is there. You do see some feathering in that area of her quad by her knees. Her abs are showing. Her shoulders and arms look amazing. So I think this was a beautiful first place. So when you compare everybody side by side, Rhea for sure has an incredible V-taper. But I mean, it was a really tremendous lineup. I thought the conditioning in this figure division was fantastic. The legs on these ladies are amazing. Beautiful tiny waists, great abs. Really fantastic. So here's everybody from behind. Again, I think Rhea has such a beautiful shape. What I noticed about Lena's is, again, the shoulders. I wonder if this is something that she could be posing a little differently, maybe raise the elbows up to really try to create a little bit more roundness to the sides. But I mean, my gosh, everybody looks great. Bahar, her quads from behind are looking incredible, as well as her calves. She looks good. It was a great top 5. What can I say? Oiku has an incredibly small waist as well. It was amazing. Okay, so in terms of Olympia, Rhea is qualified. Lena has 6 points. Jennifer has 5. Oiku has 4. And Bahar has 8. Okay, Pro Bikini. In first place, Christina. Second, Anastasia. Third, Christiane. Fourth, Nora. And fifth, Otavia. So here's Otavia in fifth, who we saw recently at the Puerto Rico, and then we saw her as well at the San Marino. She's doing incredibly well. She looks beautiful. She's got a gorgeous hourglass shape. Her lats are so beautiful and a tiny waist. Really nice flat stomach. And a nice shape to the glute and the hamstring. I do feel like somehow the Puerto Rico, you could see the shape of her glute a little better here, and the hamstring. Maybe it's just the angle, or just the distribution of weight that she's putting. But I mean, she looks amazing. Her arms look nice. Her definition is just enough, right? She's got a little bit of that line coming up the side of her leg, but nothing too wild and crazy. I thought she did amazing. I thought fifth place was really good. Okay, next in fourth is Nora, who looks so muscular. She's really broad. She's got gorgeous shoulders, very, very wide lats, a nice flat abdominal area, beautiful obliques. Her legs are so well developed. Like, I feel like she's made some really substantial muscle gains since the Romania. I think she looks really fantastic, but very, very muscular. Her legs have beautiful shape, especially this leg in the back, right? You're getting kind of a nice amount of detail here. Beautiful conditioning. And then her glutes look really good too. The glute and the hamstring are coming together just gorgeous. I thought she looked fantastic, but most of all, I'm impressed by the size and the amount of muscle. I do feel though that the waist doesn't look as teeny tiny as it does on some of the other girls, or even as it did at the Romania. So I'm wondering if that's just a little bit of a tweak in the posing, a little bit different of an angle, would really highlight her tiny waist in the hourglass. Okay, third place, Christiane. She looks beautiful. Holy smokes. She's got gorgeous hair, first of all. I love the curls. A beautiful suit. Her abs are incredible. Just the six-pack is so shredded. Her obliques are crazy chiseled. She's got a nice lat to create that beautiful hourglass shape with her shoulder. And her glutes look really nice too. She's got a nice amount of definition with this line running down the side of her quads. Gorgeous. I thought she looks fantastic. I find somehow it almost looks though like she's leaning forward in her upper body. You know, like the torso is kind of going this way. And I only really think it's noticeable in the lineup. So I feel like if she could kind of pull this up, pull the shoulder back to be a little bit more upright, that might be more complementary to the hourglass figure and really show off her crazy tiny waist. But overall, I thought third place was awesome. Okay, Anastasia in second place, looking very beautiful. She looks very calm, relaxed. She's got this easygoing manner about her. She looks really, really nice. She's got beautiful abs, really nice shape to her glute and her hamstrings. Not a crazy amount of definition in her legs, just there's kind of a softness about her. And even her arms, to me, I feel like she could have a little bit more shape. The shoulders are very nice, but you're not seeing that little bit of a lump, that little bit of a curve where the bicep and tricep connect to the delt. So I wouldn't mind a little bit more muscle in the arms, but I think she's got such a beautiful demeanor. She looks just very pleasant, very, very lovely. And I think a second place was fantastic. The suit's beautiful. The hair is really nice. Her posing looks lovely. I thought second place was really good. Okay, and now in first place is Christina. And if you can believe this, it was her pro debut. Insane. She had just won her pro card, did her first competition, and qualified for Olympia. What a dream. So she looks amazing. Super lean. You've got a crazy chiseled oblique. Her waist is so small, so flat in the abs, like just incredible. Beautiful hourglass shape. Her lats connecting up to her shoulders look really nice. She's also fairly petite in the arms. It's not super, you don't see a lot of, that curve, right? The delts to the bicep. You're not seeing a lot of muscle mass in the arms, but still it's very pleasantly shaped. She's got nice definition. I think she looks really, really good. Very well balanced with her glutes, her hamstring. You can see that nice little curve to the back of her legs and a nice amount of definition. So I thought she looked really, really fantastic. It's a beautiful suit as well. Nice hair, nice posing. Such an amazing pro debut. Good grief. Okay, so here's everybody side by side. Of course, I'm drawn to Nora and her beautiful amount of muscle. I think Ottavia looks really good as well. That her quads are really beautiful. Maybe you'll see what I mean about Christiane. It almost appears like she's leaning a little bit. But, it was a beautiful top 5 from these bikini athletes. And from behind, Christina looks really good. She's got a beautiful hourglass shape. Her shoulders are highlighted. Great glutes that have a gorgeous tie-in with her hamstring. I thought she looked really fantastic from behind. Everybody has beautiful shape. Christiane has a really unique look to her glutes. They come down a little lower with the hamstrings. It was fantastic. I think the hair is a little long on quite a few of these ladies. I prefer personally to see more of the waist. Ottavia is good, even though her hair is really long. It's kind of at a V, so you can still see her shoulders. You still see her tiny waist. So I like that a lot. Okay, so in terms of Olympia, Christina is qualified. Anastasia has 5. Christiane has 4. Nora has 6. And Ottavia has 9. All right, pro wellness. In first place was Juliana. Second was Isamara. Third was Anna. Fourth, Charlene. And fifth, Lisa. So here is Lisa in fifth. Crazy amount of muscle on her lower body in particular. Beautiful legs. Her hamstrings are crazy good, and her glutes look insane. So round, so full, just beautiful. She's got a tiny waist, really crazy big lats, nice shoulder. I feel like she could have a little bit more in the arms to match the shoulders, but overall, I think she is incredible. Just amazing. I do think that she's also kind of leaning a little bit to the side, kind of like this. And I wouldn't mind if it had a bit more of an upright appearance. I'm not sure whether it's just she could twist a little bit more to the front, but that's it. I think she looks insane. Fifth place was amazing. Okay, Charlene in fourth place. Beautiful green suit, dark hair. She looks so good. I love it. I think her legs look beautiful, but that glute is crazy. What a curve, what an outline. Beautiful glute. She's got really nice development in her quads as well. I like the definition. You're seeing really nice shape around her kneecap. And then you look at her waist, super tiny, really nice six-pack abs, beautiful lat, and I really like the balance in her arms. She's got really nice shoulders, and they're matched by these beautiful biceps and triceps. So I think her package is fabulous. I do feel like with all the darkness, the dark suit, the dark hair, she could use maybe a little bit more lightness in the makeup just to brighten it up. But, you know, that's it, because I think she looks amazing, and I thought fourth place was awesome. Okay, Anna in third place. Again, holy moly, so much muscle in her legs and her glutes. Wow. But most of all, what's catching my eye is that hamstring. What a beautiful curve. She looks amazing. Her abs are crazy, like they're drawn on, just so perfect. Gorgeous upper body, really nice development in her arms and her shoulders. Her posing is very complementary to her shape. She's highlighting the hourglass, but she looks very beautiful. She's very calm. I thought she looked fantastic. I thought third place was really, really good. Okay, in second is Isamara. Again, so beautiful. First of all, I love the color of the suit. It's very bright and pretty. It goes great with her dark hair. Her makeup is nice and bright too, so you're noticing her beautiful smile. And her shape is lovely. Beautiful shoulders, nice arms, great small and very flat waist, beautiful hourglass she's creating, and nice definition and nice size in her quads. I think she looks really tremendous. Beautiful posing. I had asked that as a comment in one of my other videos, and I think you guys like the front pose in wellness. It's beautiful. I think she looks really fantastic. I'm not in love with the shoes. I personally like the clear heel myself, but there's no rules that say it has to be a clear heel. So she's doing fantastic. Second place. My issue with the shoes, I should back myself up here. I don't love a T-strap around the ankle because I feel like it breaks up the leg. Instead of having a really long leg that goes all the way to your toes, you've got a foot and a leg. So that's my 2 cents on shoes. Okay, now in first place, Juliana. She looks fantastic. Beautiful amount of muscle in her legs, but also really nice definition, right? Even that back leg, you're seeing a little bit of detail. But her front has that amazing line running down. You can see her hamstring. You can see the crazy beautiful shape to her glute. And then you've got these strong, really well-defined abs, beautiful oblique, nice lats, and great shoulders, and perfectly balanced arms. So she looks amazing. My only suggestion, which obviously she got first place, so she doesn't need any suggestions, but I would think she should keep her hair, if she can, off of the front and keep it to the back so we can see even more of her beautiful upper body. But I think she did so well. I love the color of her suit. I love her long, glorious dark hair. She looks amazing. And here's everybody side by side. So, wellness, there's differences in the posing. Everybody has a little bit of a different take on it, and they all look really beautiful. It's really nice to see. I think everybody looks incredible. Juliana was just extra special. She had the size, conditioning, the small waist, and just that extra something in her posing. And here's everybody from behind. Oh my gosh. So first of all, I'm drawn to Anna and her insane quads. But then again, when you look around at the lineup, everybody has some crazy beautiful quads. The hamstrings look nice. Isamara has very long glute ham tie-ins. That's very unique. But Juliana, her glutes are so beautifully outlined. They're like, it's almost like you could wrap around them, They're so well defined. I think it's just gorgeous. She's still showing her beautiful hourglass shape from behind. You can see her shoulders. It's fantastic. Again, with the length of the hair, I think all of these ladies could lose a little so that we could see their tiny waists even better. That's it. I thought it was fantastic. Okay, so from a points perspective, Juliana is qualified, and I've just come to realize that second place winners are also being qualified for Olympia. I didn't realize this until just now, and I went back and looked, and yep, yeah. So, good to know. Okay, so Anna has 5 points, Charlene has 4, Lisa has 3, and of course Isamara, who got second place, is also qualified for Olympia. Extremely exciting. Okay, pro women's physique. In first place was Daniele, second Elisama, third Modesta, fourth Laura, and fifth Alcyon. All right, Alcyon in fifth, looking amazing, a beautiful X shape. She's got nice size to her legs, great conditioning, a tiny waist, really flat, nice lats that create a really nice V-taper, and beautiful arms. I wouldn't mind if the lats were even larger to really showcase the V-taper. And the other thing I feel like is it's almost a monochrome look. The suit has beautiful swirls and designs on it, but I feel like a brighter color or like a bolder shade would be better. There's just kind of a lot of the same shades going on with the dark hair and the tan and then the dark suit. So a lot of golden shades, and I wouldn't mind just a pop of something. That's it. I think she looked really good. Beautiful posing, beautiful smile, and I thought a fifth place was really, really fantastic. Okay, Laura in fourth is incredible. She's so beautiful. What a great shape. You really see the X with her lats. They're so beautifully rounded. Tiny waist, gorgeous definition in her abs, and beautiful legs. Great detail, great size. I love her shoulders. I love her suit. I love that the makeup is coordinating with the suit. I love that little extra touch. I think she looks amazing, and fourth place is really good. And I'm really, really impressed with Laura. I thought she looked fantastic. Okay, next in third place is Modesta, who also looks insane. She's got a tiny waist, beautiful shape. Again, you can really see that X from shoulders to the lats to the tiny waist to the beautiful quads, and great definition. Her abs look amazing. Her legs look amazing. Even her pecs, like her chest looks amazing. Her arms, she looks just fantastic. I love the suit, that deep, rich color. Her hair is beautiful, eye-catching, striking blonde, nice lipstick. I was so impressed. But overall, she's got this beautiful X shape. The V-taper is crazy good. I thought a third place was fabulous. Okay, next and second is Elisama, who we saw get third at the Puerto Rico show. And she's looking so good. Her lats are incredible. And then you've got the tiny waist. And then her quads are so big. So much size, so much mass. She looks insane. Just like she's also an X shape, just like our last the other competitors, but she's got like an X that's almost compressed. It's so extra V at the top and extra upside down V at the bottom. Like, just amazing. Her waist is so small and there's so many curves and roundness. I am blown away. I think she looks fantastic. I only wish that the conditioning was a little bit tighter so that we could have more detail in the legs and the abs and the arms, everywhere. I want more detail everywhere. But her shape is astonishing, and I think she looked beautiful. And I love the suit. The two tones, very cool. All right, now in first place, Daniele. Oh man, she's got it all. She's got the conditioning. You see so much detail in her legs. She's got the tiny waist with the super flat stomach. Her abs are great. She's got really nice lats. They're perfectly balanced with her lower body. Her shoulders are incredible and her arms are beautiful. And then you throw on top of it that she's got lovely hair, really nice makeup. The lipstick is complementary to the suit. Her posing looks elegant and beautiful. She just nailed it. But her legs are insane. The detail, the size, she looks so good. So here's everybody side by side. You can see we've got some tremendous athletes here, beautiful X frames. But Daniele just kind of had everything you needed. She had the size and the conditioning. She had the beautiful silhouette, the great shape. She just looked fantastic. But everybody, I thought, looked really good. Yes. Okay, so here's a look at a few of our competitors from behind. You can see Elisama has some massive glutes. Daniele has beautiful definition in her hamstrings, but also her back looks amazing. She has a tiny waist. I think all the women really have very tiny waists. But there was no picture of Laura from behind, so I did go onto Instagram and Daniele had posted one. So you can see here is a picture of the lineup with everybody side by side. It's really incredible. It's a beautiful top five. Everybody looks so good. Daniele in the middle there, you know, she had fabulous conditioning. Her legs look insane. The hamstring is like popping right out at you. Her back muscles look beautiful. Everybody's back muscles look beautiful, but Daniele just kind of had that something special. All right, so Daniele is qualified for Olympia. Elisama has 11 points. Modesta has 8. Laura has 4. And Alcione has 3. So that's it for this show, but there were 2 others this weekend, the Chicago Pro and the Jana Rotar Pro Figure. So I will be back with recaps of those right away. And next weekend, we have the Janet Leag Battle of the Bodies and the Vallarta Body Fit. And those are both pro bikini shows. So more recaps to come. Please give me a like if you like this video. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss those recaps. They're coming up soon. You can find me at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com and, of course, on Instagram at turquoisetoffee.